Welcome back to MUDRUNNER American Wilds, a Spintires game with me, MrSealyp. So cracking straight on with the vehicles we get with American Wilds, MUDRUNNER, a Spintires Game expansion, DLC, whichever you'd rather choose to say. In my first video, and I'll pop a link up, that should pop up on the screen now, I looked at, fairly briefly, but I looked at the Chevy Blazer and the Hummer H1. So if you haven't seen those, you can whiz over and have a quick look on that. I'm on the second map. I'm on Mount Logmore just to look at these ones. Getting straight into it, we've got the Ford F-150, and it's that usual thing. It looks around straight away, and like I said on my first video, I'm English from the UK. We don't see many of these. There's more modern ones about these days. I've seen them on films and that kind of thing. It's really cool to see them in a game. But our options available on this, we can install a bed cap here. So if I do bed cap, it says, why is that not going on there? Right, that's better. Right, bed cap. I install the bed cap. Covers up the whole truck bed. Looks quite cool. Didn't mean to start the engine, but I have now. Doesn't matter. So we can uninstall that. If I do repair supplies, they'll go in the back. So they can go in the back with the bed cap on as well. So I've put the bed cap on. I've got the bed cap with the supplies inside. So you can do that. Let's zoom in a little bit. And then we can, if I take the bed cap off, we go with a roof trunk. Without the bed cap, you get this kind of frame that goes around. I really like that. That's a cool look, that is. Very, very cool. And then spare wheel would go on the back. Now, if you don't want that frame and you want the bed cap with the roof trunk, we can take the roof trunk off, put the bed cap on. Oh, you still get the frame. Okay, you get the frame as well and the bed cap. Very nice. Now it's started up, so let's get the brake off. All-wheel drive. What does it sound like? Sounds pretty cool. Now, I mean, not being from the US, I've only ever seen them as an open back, like truck bed. I've never seen one with a bed cap on before. Looks a little bit like the Chevy Blazer. The Chevy Blazer is a little bit chunkier. Still loving the fact the driver's got a big old beard. I think that's absolutely fantastic. So those are the options available. How it drives and handles off-road, we'll be covering a lot of these vehicles in other videos when we start unlocking the maps and doing some of the challenges and missions involved. I think if it was me, I'd probably do it with all the bells and whistles. But I would probably, I think I would take off the bed cap. I would have it without. I think. Yeah, I prefer that if I was going to be kind of doing the off-roady thing. Don't know, just like look at that. So that's the first one we're going to have a look at. Sounds fantastic. Now they all have winches. I think they all have winches. As far as I know, they all have winches. And then you've got the low-range box as usual. There. So let's swap over. I'll do it out of cab. We have got the Ford. It says LTL 9000. I think that's right. Let's change into that. Now this is cool. Let's start it up. Listen to that. So what we'll do is just drive it forward a little bit. All-wheel drive not applicable. This is the first of... Is this the first of the ones that's not suitable for off-road? Oh yeah, it says in red above, doesn't it? Yeah, the vehicle is not suited for off-roading. But what can we have on it? We can have... Let's have a look. Oh, I like that. If we go with trailer hitch, like so, and then go... Oh, we can have a low loader. Look at that. Oh, that's impressive. I like that. Ooh. So go to advanced functions to lower the ramp. Fair enough. Okay, we can. Let's unattach that. And we'll take off the trailer hitch for the moment. We can have a fuel cistern on the back of it. 1400 litres, 1400. We can have a fuel trailer on the back, log carriage, log cart hitch, medium log trailer. The log trailers have changed quite a bit, to be fair. The ones from the Siberian ones didn't have the front and rear racks, just had the sidebars on, so to stop the logs disappearing out the front or the back when you're going up and down steep hills. So untouch that. Trailer hitch, obviously utility attachment. The utility attachment is what's new. That's new for this, and it looks... Actually, what I'm going to do, let's drive out here a little bit so we can actually look at it, because it's got that thing in the way. That... Oh, still in the zone. Oh, listen to that. So if we swing round and have a look, that's really impressive. I like that. It's nice that there's more detail in it, and it's different to the Siberian one. Very cool. Very cool indeed. Drive it back in. Stop there. So let's go down to, let's uninstall that. And without the fifth wheel hitch you won't, so you can actually have a full utility semi. Wow. And then there's a utility trailer. So the utility attachment can either be directly on the back, a semi one. Actually let's, that one does 600 repair points and carries 2 garage points. That one is 1200 repair points and carries 4 garage points. So no more tugging on those little caravan looking things on the back, which is quite nice. The fuel semi, 4200 litres. There's some really nice attachments. I like this. Obviously those attachments are going to be pretty standard then, I think, across the board for most of the semis. But I'll also have a quick look. Trailer hitch and utility semi. Let's break that off. I think it's pretty much the same, it's just longer, bigger. Zoom out a bit. Yeah, it's just got a longer bed to it, more points, but that does look really, really cool. Liking that a lot. So that's the first two. That's the Ford LTL 9000 and the Ford 150 pickup. The next two vehicles we are looking at are, and these two are both the same, these are not suited for off-road driving. We've got the Freightliner FLD, is it FL? No, FL0120. It's hard to see on the screen. And then we've got the Chevrolet Bison. Very, very nice looking trucks, I'd say. Start this one up. I have to say, they do all sound slightly different. I love the bounce in that suspension. You've got that real, you know, from, you see films and stuff, and these things tonking along the highways and whatnot, and you get that little bit of bounce in the cab. That looks brilliant. Very, very nice. Lights on and off. So the same options are available pretty much. You've got flatbed, semi, you've got fuel system, semi-trailer, fuel trailer. Oh, hang on though. We have got a loader. Now that's pretty cool. Crane grab, turn anchors, rotate grappler and crane. That wasn't available in the last one. Log carriage with crane, which we didn't have available on the other one. I think this has got a slightly longer rear fifth wheel section to it. Log cart hitch, long log cart. Yeah, the other one didn't offer. We've got medium log trailer, trailer hitch, utility attachment, semi and trailer. Yep, which are pretty much the same. But I have to say that. Let's take this one off here. That looks awesome. Sounds great. That's nice, I have to say. I like that crane. Advanced, going to crane. Turn left and right. In and out, up and down. Open grab, close grab. That's pretty cool. I like that. So the anchors are on. They come out the sides at the bottom there. Very cool indeed. So that's the first, or the third of our vehicles, but the next one here. Now we have got the Chevrolet Bison, which I assume is going to be pretty much the same. It'd be nice just to have a look at it though. A bit closer up, start the engine up. These look amazing. As an Englander, it's going to be awesome driving these around, I have to say. Love it. Same kind of bounce, that cab bounce. Options, I'm assuming going to be the same. Let's put the handbrake on. Have a look. Flatbed semi, fuel system semi, fuel trailer, log carriage. Yep, they're all pretty much the same, the attachments. Difference with the Freightliner is you can have the crane attachment on that, which is pretty amazing. Let's just take this down in a second. So pick up speed pretty quick. Very cool indeed. That's the fourth of the vehicles we get. Awesome. It looks brilliant. Handles well. Chevrolet Bison. Pretty cool. Next up we have the Western Star, and I've got to get the name of this right. The Western Star 6900 XD. That's right, isn't it? Yeah. This is one that will go off-road. It is suitable for going off-road. It looks a bit of a beast, doesn't it? Let's start this one up. Slightly higher engine pitch to that. Very nice looking bit of kit. Now obviously I think on PC a lot of these vehicles as well, you can change tyre options, you can have chunkier tyres and that kind of thing. For console gamers like myself playing on PS4, We don't get that luxury, unfortunately. This is what we've got available. This is pretty much the same. Actually, no, this is the same as the Freightliner. We've got all those different options available, including the loader. So we can have the loader on this one as well, which I think if you're going off-road, is going to be pretty cool. The log carriage with crane. That's going to be quite handy. Log cart hitch. Long log cart, medium log trailer, trailer hitch, utility attachment, and utility semi. So they're all pretty much the same, I have to say. What you can put on the back of them. So it's actually just the truck itself, which is what's going to be standing out. Lights. Oh, that does look amazing, mate. This one, of course, unlike the others, we can have all-wheel drive, and we can put diff lock on as well. Not going to put diff lock on the road. We can put diff lockers on. That is one nice looking truck. Sounds brilliant. Very nice looking truck. Okay, and then from here we're going to be moving on to the couple of proper beasties. Let's just back that up into there. I like that. Like I said in my first video, kind of first impressions, it's going to be great for people outside of the US, haven't seen these vehicles, haven't seen them on the roads, haven't either driven them. It's something different to add to the game. It's taken away that monotony. The game's been out a while now, and you know, most people have used most of the vehicles that are in games, so it's going to be great that we've got some extra stuff that we can be playing around with. But there we go, that's the Western Star, want to get it right again, 6900 XD. So next up on our smorgasbord of American Wilds vehicles, we have got the K8400 skidder. This is a log vehicle. Let's start it up. I want to hear this. It's got quite a low centre of gravity, in all honesty. I thought it would sit a bit higher. I mean, it's going to be an incredibly capable vehicle, let's be honest. Lights on, brake off. Oh, listen to that. Looks amazing, sounds amazing. Articulated in the middle. She's a beast. So let's see what we've got available as options on this beast. We have got front blade. Oh, nice. We can have a fuel trailer. That's actually quite handy, isn't it? We can have a loader. That looks phenomenal. Now with the loader installed, you can't put the fuel trailer on, and you can't obviously have a utility trailer or the medium log trailer. So if I uninstall that, just to show you, you can have the fuel trailer, medium log trailer, or the utility trailer. Now I wonder, that blade, let's put the loader on just because it looks awesome. Advanced functions, crane grab, crane rotator grappler. Whether that blade then has any function. Let's move this out of the garage area. I love the vibration through the controller on this. I'd never really, I mean, it's there. I'd never really noticed it before until I started reversing this, and it really gave a rumble through the controller. I mean, why wouldn't it? Look at that thing. Now, advanced. Oh yeah, push blade. Click on that. Hang on, because I'm at the wrong angle now. Let's have a look. Yeah, that'd be better, wouldn't it? advanced, push blade. So if I go right on my controller, right stick that is, into the blade up and down, it says X. Oh, that's just to enable it. Yeah, I've just got to do my right mushroom, my little right joystick, and that will take that up and down. So I'm assuming that's just going to be for causing carnage, isn't it? Looks like something from Mad Max. I love the fact that even using that, the engine revs go up. And we're smoking. So cool. So cool. I said before right at the very start, winches are pretty much, I think, on all of them. Actually, let's release that. I don't need that. Let's just whiz down the road on this. Actually, crane attachment. Crane, I think, will work exactly the same as the K700 did. We've got our kind of forwards and backwards of the whole unit. Twist of the head. Oh, okay, that's a little bit different. Open the crane grab. Close the crane grab. Oh, wow. How far will that go? To about there. All the way down to the ground. I love the fact you've got that little bit of camera shake. You get that feeling that the cab's moving, the whole thing's shaking. What a cool bit of kit. Nice. Right, let's just whiz this down the road. That's fantastic. I love that rock on the suspension too, under braking. I love the fact the driver, I've never noticed that before, the driver nodding forward as it stops on the brakes. Anyway, fantastic. That's the K8400 skidder. I'm going to be using that a lot. And so lastly, on our list of vehicles as part of the American Wilds expansion pack, we have got the K9000 forwarder. So I keep going to that screen because it lists it there. Should have really written it on a pad, but this thing, I had a look at this very, very briefly at the end of my first video because I just wanted to have a look at it. It's an awesome, awesome bit of kit. Let's start it up. I love the way that it just expels dust out from underneath it. This is articulated. The turning circle is quite... It's not as tight as you'd think it would be. And break off. But then it is a pretty big vehicle. Handbrake on. Options available. We can have a fuel trailer on the back. We can have a loader, which is going to come in incredibly handy. I said this at the end of my last video, this is going to make this very, very versatile for going out and doing those jobs. You're not necessarily, I suppose you could always have, I wonder actually, another vehicle coming with you doing the convoy mode. You might be able to do it like this. Now, it says medium log trailer or utility trailer. If I go with loader, you can do a loader and a log trailer. Oh, hang on. Oh, that's weird. Position my truck properly. How rude. Why is it not positioned properly? So it's got to be straight on, is it? And back on. Right, so that's the thing with this. This setup then, having the forwarder with the crane and the back on it, the bed on the back of it for putting logs in, and being able to tow a log trailer, are you going to need any other vehicle? I do like the wires down from the cab for taking out branches and that kind of stuff. That just looks incredible. Wow. Okay, that's that handbrake off. Let's go this way a second. With all this paraphernalia attached. Let's get it into the low range box, I think. It would help if I had all-wheel drive on, wouldn't it? That's better. I wonder why that was struggling. Right, so advanced mode, we can go to the crane. So you can restore it just by pressing X. Okay. Crane, so we've got right stick up and down. Whoa, hang on. Let's go side to side. Twist the head. Up and down on the stick. That's interesting. The left stick does our side to side. It's quite slow. Not sure why that's still going though. That's weird. That seems to be... I'm trying to work out the controls on this. I can't seem to get it to open. That'll rotate the head. Crane grab open and close. My right stick will rotate the grapple head and it moves that whole thing up and down. Won't go any higher than that. Left stick will move it side to side. Doesn't, so if I go forward and backwards, how do I open that crane out? This seems a little bit glitchy. Every time I take my hand off the controller, that just kept on turning. Right. Yeah, that's going down to the ground. How's that? Won't go up over the top. I don't know. That's very peculiar. We have to bit of a fiddle around with that to get that to work properly. Anyway, that's the forwarder. Oh, hang on, now we're going somewhere. Right in there. Now it's working. That's very peculiar. Just suddenly started. It will just be a case of having to fiddle around until we get it. But anyway, that's the forwarder. A few options available on that. That's a fantastic bit of kit. I really do like that. It's going to be very, very useful. Sorry about the last bit. Don't know why that crane was really playing up. And all of a sudden it just seemed to suddenly work. Don't know. So you get on with yours. That's it. That's all the vehicles available. I'm going to do some videos on opening up the maps and driving around and doing the off-roading stuff. I'm sure lots of other people are going to be as well. But I thought I'd do a quick video just to show you what they look like, what they sound like, what options are available on them when you get them. I hope you found this useful and informative in some way, shape or form. If you have, give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.